trying to speak truth and like celebrate life rather than like, celebrate the senseless, unjustified murder of millions and millions of unborn babies. We really had a burden. Like, this is the greatest injustice against humankind on the whole planet. Like, every single year, 73 million abortions happen in the world. Every single year.
Wow.
Every other cause of death combined in the whole world reaches usually around 65 million. So there's abortion beats that every year by 8 million.
Wow.
It over doubles every other cause of death every single year. So if you think about like the enemy, he comes to kill, steal, and destroy. Every method and tactic that he has, whether it be war or famine or murder or sickness, cancer, everything you can imagine, his most successful tactic is turning the hearts of mothers against their own babies and convincing mothers that they should be justified in killing their own children. And
he's done that since the beginning, like killing generations, like with Moses, with Jesus,
right.
It's always like a...
And how often child sacrifice is repeated throughout the Bible, and God's judgment on other nations and on Israel, saying like, to sacrifice your child is an abomination and I will destroy you. Like we are a nation that legalized and protects child sacrifice until the moment a baby is born. And then there's many states where it's so unregulated that a baby who was meant to be aborted, if it was like a failed abortion, for example, in Minnesota, this has happened several times that I know of. If there's a failed abortion and that baby is born alive, a doctor is not required to report that as a failed abortion. So it releases any obligation of that doctor to provide life-saving care to that live human being
They can just
that was
leave
just
there
born.
to die.
Wow.
They literally can set it aside and let it die because it was supposed to be aborted. You know
Like
what I mean?
of hunger.
So it's
or
as good as
anything?
dead.
Wow.
Like, who knows?
So even if it lives fully, like full strength and everything, it's supposed to be what
It'll for sure be a damaged baby because it was an abortion was attempted.
Well, not to God, I mean, to God, who
right?
knows?
Like physically damaged because a doctor went in there with like forceps and started ripping limbs off of it. Like, so it will be. That's how abortions happen in the later trimesters. But yeah, we just felt like this burden, like our own country, which isn't even the leading country in the world for abortion, we are heaping up judgment from God against ourselves by regulating and legalizing and protecting child sacrifice. Like, there's no other way to say like abortion is child sacrifice.
You know I gotta keep the faith flowing all the time, like a river of mercy, it's a love divine. Hold on to his word, let the truth align, helping others find Jesus one soul at a time.